Greetings folks, welcome to another Oblivion Remastered guide. Today I'll go through several fast and easy methods to level up your skills. If you are interested in more Oblivion and gaming content, feel free to subscribe and be sure to check the playlist in the description down below. Let's begin with an easy one. We can level up both Alchemy and Mercantile at the same time, and this is really good because it will give us a lot of gold. Plus, Alchemy is one of the strongest skills in Oblivion. Poisons are incredibly deadly, and potions to stack. Let's begin. First of all, travel to Speechcraft, join the Mages Guild, grab Alchemy tool, one of each type you need, travel outside and grab every single grape in both fields, then turn left to the city and grab the entire fields of tomatoes. Now move to Choro's Mages Guild, make your potion there. They need to be restore fatigue potions and then sell them to the vendor. Don't leave, wait 3 days, then travel back outside of Speechcraft. The plants will grow back. Why do we go to Choro? Because if we stay in the same zone, plants and containers will not refresh, so we cannot stay in Speechcraft. Two important notes. You may want to keep some potions to speed up your acrobatics and athletics journey. However, that is entirely optional, up to you. Second note, Mercantile was reworked in the Remastered, so now we don't need to sell every single item one by one to maximize experience gain. So just sell the entire stack as long as the vendor can afford to buy it. Everything is gonna be peachy. Next one, Acrobatics. This is gonna be extremely easy to do and very straightforward. Well, jump. Yes, but where? Anywhere? No. Actually, you want to jump in a way that your jump is gonna be cut shorter, allowing you to jump faster. How do we do this? One of the places that we can go is also in the Choro's Mages Guild. Enter, then turn to the left and then go down. You need to climb on that bookshelf and then you jump on it. When your stamina runs out, just wait 1 hour and then repeat until you have the desired level of acrobatics that you want. So what about athletics? Well, now we get more experience when we sprint. So you could just run back and forward, but here is my honest advice. You want that athletic maxed? Stop using fast travel, embrace the stable and become your own horse. Athletics is one of the skills that will happen on their own if you are just moving around. Next one is gonna be sneak. Some people might suggest you to break into an house or to sneak next to an NPC that is sleeping. But what if your sneak level is incredibly low? There are places that you can do this. However, I have a better alternative. Pickpocketing. And I will give you 2 places to do this. However, if you kill the first NPC, you will need to go and break a hard lock in another place. Don't worry, no crime or guards will be involved, so this is extremely safe. In Oblivion, criminals don't call guards on you, because they're criminals. From Anvil, if you go down the road, you will encounter a robber demanding you 100 gold. Pay him, don't kill him, then crouch and just pickpocket the gold back. Turns out that this cat bandit did not steal for greed, he just wanted to hurt people, and he doesn't mind you aggressively rummaging through his pants. Even if he sees you, he catches you in the act, he doesn't care, no biggie. Everything is cool as a cucumber, just level up that sneak. Okay, but I already killed the cat, what do I do? Well, if you go in Bravil, there is gonna be the Skooma Den with a similar NPC, another cat. However, in the house you will also find a woman. Do not pickpocket the woman, because that will be a crime, and petting stray cats is okay, but petting stray women? Nope, not allowed. Alright, next one, let's move on to light and heavy armor together. The reason is that the method of experience gain, it's the same. You need to take damage. There are not a lot of options here. To level up your armor, you want to have mobs chewing on your ass, but not dealing enough damage that they can be a real threat to you, so you need to be able to endure that punishment. This method is also a decent way to level up your armor, and one of the 2 mains that you can use to raise block. To achieve this, go to Anvil, start the Fighters Guild, the first quest, a problem with rats. Go to the basement, kill the lion, and then my advice is raise difficulty to master, quickly punch every rat, and then lower difficulty again. You can also aggro them with spells that do not do damage, however, my way has no requirement. You can also use Restoration, Do it yourself while this happens. And if you're close to die, just run out of the door. The rats cannot follow you outside, so you're gonna be safe. Then you just repeat the process. Okay, next one is gonna be security. There are, again, not a lot of way to do this. Stock up on lockpicks. If you need lockpicks, you can find a vendor outside of Imperial City. Just follow the wall on the left. After you're stocked up, travel Shading Hall and to Fort Farragut. Then move up the cliff and go through a secret door in the hollow tree outside. And inside you can spot a barrel with a very hard lock. Okay, first of all, we don't want to open the lock, okay? This is important because if we break the lock, it will not regenerate. So, if you break it, it's gone. No auto attempts, no skeleton key. Instead, what you want to do is to pry the first, if you can, the second cylinder. Doing so will give you experience. Then you want to exit the menu and repeat if you have the skeleton key with you. As long as you do not spam auto attempt, this is gonna work out anyway. In case you don't have this barrel and you already looted it, any hard lock in general would work. If you need hard lock, just look around for the cities and you can find the shops. Just go to Imperial's Market and there are plenty of hard lock to break from all the stores up there. If you need, however, another very hard lock, you can find it in Bruma, in Jacasta's house. Break through the normal door, which is gonna be average. Go down and then you will find a barrel similar to the one in Fort Farragut. Next one is Speechcraft. This is fairly easy. Just find an NPC and play through the minigame. The goal, however, is not to win. Instead, we want to pick the wrong options. How do I know what is the wrong option? It doesn't matter because the minigame sucks and picking a random option will always net you the worst outcome. If your personality is too high and you have super high disposition, this can be a problem. In that case, we can nerf our personality by drinking cheap wine. Where do you find cheap wine? Well, it's extremely common. You can find a lot in Mages and Fighters Guild around Cyrodiil. However, doing this might lead you to question your own life choices. Another way to raise block or heavy armor or light armor is through Conjuration. After you summon a creature, after 3 hits, no matter the summon, they will turn on you. And they will be like, hey man, what the hell are you doing? So if you need combat experience, you can summon your own Conjuration to fight. And if you're losing, you just need to resummon the Conjuration, it will create a new one and the old one will be gone. However, there is a small problem in this and it's called Magica Pool. Get Conjuration to 25. If you're below that, you can buy a Conjure Helm in the Mystic Emporium, then wait 1 hour, then use it, then wait 1 hour, use it until you're level 25. After 25, you can buy a Summon Skeleton from the same vendor. Then you want to do something similar we did with rats. We raise difficulty to master, punch the skeleton 3 times, lower difficulty. However, this is gonna be annoying because the skeleton duration is gonna be limited. So if you want to extend that, we need to go and unlock spell making. If you don't know how to get spell making, you either go through the Mages Guild or you unlock Frostcrag. Break in, go to the Mystic Emporium, buy the candle, activate the altar. Easy, right? Make a spell for the skeleton with maximum duration as possible, based on your level of Magicka, because remember, spell making is all based around your maximum Magicka pool, as the price will increase a lot. Next one is gonna be Distraction. I will now give you 2 way and 1 final way for Distraction at the end. I'm gonna start with the basic one. What you want to do is get Distraction to 25, get a vulnerability to fire spell in Skingrad, then with spell making, make that spell on self, not touch or targeted. Remember, however, that for all spells, you get the most experience based on how much Magicka you consume. It used to be different. It used to be cast as many cheap spells as possible. Now it's the contrary. This will allow you to cast the spell on yourself and level up Distraction without having to fight any enemy or use Conjuration. The second method is also similar, but will also allow you to level up Armorer while you're doing Distraction. Or if your Distraction is already maxed, then leveling up Armorer is gonna be even easier. Buy Corrode Armor, Tulinus Basilinus in Skingrad Mages Guild. Then turn the spell effect into self, like we did before. and set as many points of damage as possible. You're gonna be capped by your overall destruction level. So if you're below 50 destruction, you cannot go above 50 points of damage. Now go wear an armor, and well, you probably understand what is gonna happen. You're gonna degrade your own gear and use repair hammers. You can loot those in crates around Imperial City and other places, or you can buy them. And this way you can level up both. Restoration. You don't need to take damage to level up restoration, so that is already good. Just use the spell most appropriate for your level. And when your magic is out, wait 1 hour to replenish. Where do I get restoration spells? Well, cathedrals in every main city have a restoration spell vendor. Tauron in Anvil Mages Guild has a lot of basic spells as well you can buy. You really can't go wrong here. Illusion. Delphine Gem in Bravil Mages Guild is gonna be your main source for spells below level 70. For spells below 75. Just remember to buy the one that has the highest cost to maximize your experience gain, as long as you can cast it. Remember the magic cost. Also, Ita Rhenus, which is very conveniently also in Bravil Mages Guild, will sell you a few spells in the expert range as well. Conjuration. If you are below level 15, you can actually go to Alberic Brito in Choros Guild, and it will sell you low conjuration spells, but also has several apprentice level spells to buy as well. For level 50 and above, you need to talk to Atragar, also in Cholos Mages Guild. He also has a very good selection. Mysticism, you need to talk to Alves Uvenium. She's your girl if you're looking for below level 50 spells on Mysticism. You can find her in the Leowin Mages Guild, and after her, you need to speak to Agatha, also in the same place, for the later level, at least until you reach Master. Alteration, same things. Go to Shading Hall Mages Guild, find most of the basic one from Trayvon, the Red Guard, at least until level 50. Afterwards, you want to talk to Orintur, which will cover everything, even Master spells. Okay, the last method is gonna be amazing for offensive skills like Marksman, Hand-to-Hand, Blade, Blunt, and Destruction. This method is very straightforward and will only cost you 3k gold requirement, no spell making necessary. You want to unlock Deepscorn Hollow, you can find the house south of Leowin. And once we follow the quest, we need to buy an item called Cattle. This will put a permanent immortal prisoner in our home. It was meant to be used as a food for vampire, but actually is our new meat bag. Eat him with everything you want. However, I noticed that eat him, but not too fast, because sometimes the skill gain will not register. So poke him a little, then step back. Poke him a little and step back, and this will not have any problem. And that's it, I covered every skill in Oblivion. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. If you have your own way to level up certain skills fast, let me know in the comments below. Have fun playing Oblivion Remastered, see you!